We all love a good battle, but trying to nurture a fun and healthy competition can sometimes be time consuming. Over the last few years, I've been listening to our PiXL schools and how they deliver their online competitions. And now the PiXL Apps embody the very best practices I have seen. And here are just some of the ingredients. Number 1, keep the point system simple. Number 2, you base it on engagement rather than achievement. This means that students of all abilities are treated equally. Number 3, you not only make the leaderboards live and on show for students to see, you provide easy analysis tools for staff to collect results. Number 4, you provide schools with the means of having a competition between their own timeframes. Sounds easy enough? It really is. So let's take a look. So what do students see? Well, I've hopped into the Maths app, but this will be the same for any PiXL subject app. A student will collect one engagement point for attempting a question, and all point information is collated under their scoreboard. Students will see a list of everyone within their own class ranked by their current points. If a school has reset the point system at any time, students' total points remain unchanged. This will mean anyone who has built up a score of say 2,000 points won't feel it was a complete waste of time when it is reset to 0. At least their accomplishment is still on show for all to see. The secret agenda behind the student scoreboard is that with students being able to see the effort of others are putting in, it will egg them on to being able to do more. So what about staff? Staff get a wealth of tools that have been built up over time. Staff have access to the same scoreboard that the students could see for all classes or the entire cohort. This is available through the on-screen button. If a student name comes up the red colour, the system has identified them as being someone who potentially has completed the same question again and again in order to score more points. A highly sought after feature that goes against the grain of some of our basic principles can be triggered by the toggle in the top right hand corner. This helps you flip between an engagement scoreboard and an achievement scoreboard. The second type of scoreboard gives students a point for each correct answer. Unlike the engagement scoreboard, there is a limit to the number of points a student can earn, and this will relate to the size of the question bank within the specific app. Returning to the scoreboard menu, you'll notice two other options for export, PDF and Excel. Both of these features provide you with a means of storing or displaying the data in a different form. For some staff, they have enjoyed the ability of being able to set up their own posters to display the results, and for others, they've wanted perhaps more of an automated approach. This is where the weekly league table comes in. The weekly league table is something that we will reset on a weekly basis and provide you with useful comparison tables at a click of a button. For all classes and any tutor groups that have been uploaded to the central register, which is our system for setting up student accounts, it will show the points scored by students in a league table, starting on a Monday and ending on a Sunday. This is a live table and easily provides staff with a way to inspire students to compete against others, and ultimately does give staff the ability to easily recognise the effort of students in any one week. To go a step further, we aim to provide tools for you to celebrate effort, and this is where the certificate generator comes in. The certificate generator will produce a live summary of the achievement so far in that week, so that if you wanted to run your competition from say a Monday to a Friday, you can. Or if you forget to view the results from any week before it resets, don't worry, we keep a backup of the results, and this is available using the tab at the top. You can now access the results from the previous week and print out your certificates too. So what about control? Under class admin, you have the admin control and the feature to reset the current engagement score for all students under that app. Likewise, under edit a student, selecting a student, you can reset their score if you suspect foul play. As we will see later on, you can do it for individual year groups via the central register tools too. Schools have gone a long way to inspire their students to engage with the PiXL apps. Sometimes it is worth going the extra step and rewarding students with something other than a certificate, especially when you see how well your students are engaging with the apps. This can be done in a number of ways, and here are a few suggestions. Grab a Slice of Success by Snaith School, who provided food during after-school revision sessions. Queue jump passes for the top engagers, PiXL puddings, or perhaps Hot Choc Fridays for your top engagers each week, trophies and badges by Burrymore School and Ferriers, Amazon vouchers as shared by the Weald School, prom ticket draw for most engaged each week by Hinchinbrook School. I'm sure you can think of so many more. Success over the engagement in one app is great, but some schools have been driven to see success in the full app suite. This is where a lot of the tools we've discussed so far from individual apps gets carried over to the central register. Under a specific year group, scroll down to 2E and you'll see a national PiXL App Suite league table for all apps, individual apps. At the bottom, you have control over individual app engagement scores for the year group you selected. However, at the top, selecting one of the options in blue, it will then bring up your full suite league tables for the chosen year group or the certificates based on your selection. To see my students and the way that they engage with the apps is amazing, especially when you foster a competition in your school. One student in particular from my school is worth mentioning, as she couldn't bear the thought of becoming second place. She answered more than 150,000 questions across the time she had access to the apps. So I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Can your students beat this impressive achievement? I hope this video has proven useful and explained some of the tools that you have available to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next Tech Talk.